Hi everybody, so for my fruit drawings, I did a strawberry, an orange, and an avocado, a passion fruit, cherries, and a watermelon, a grapefruit, a Kawano fruit, and blueberries, and then some grapes, a pear, and a peach. So for a lot of these, I started off with the H pencil or a 2H pencil and sort of just started with the shape of the fruit and a basic layer of the shading. And then I would go in with more of the B pencils and get some of these darker areas drawn in. This was a really cool assignment because it really helped me focus on getting that line work tighter and cleaner. I think that's something that I sort of lack in, where I can just get kind of loose with the shading of my lines. And this really helped me try to get these lines pretty tight and consistent so that it just overall looks smoother, better, more real. The strawberry was probably the most tricky because I wanted to get all this shading in and some of this light, reflected, and at the same time maintaining the texture of the seeds. So I'd say that was probably my hardest one. And then over here, I got my passion fruit, which was really fun because of all the layering that is going on. You just have a lot of contrast with dark shading and then some really light pops going on and a lot of line work, which was fun. The cherries were pretty fun too to get the glare again. I would use the tiny eraser, the Mono Zero eraser to get these little glares as light as I possibly could. And I would just use that eraser on a lot of these like highlighted parts, and it really helped with that. And then the tortillon I would use in the background to kind of smooth out some of my lines. If I wanted to get a really smooth, consistent surface, I would use the tortillon. And then this is my watermelon. This one was tricky too to get that texture of the inside of the melon. It was pretty challenging to figure that out. And the Kawano was one of my favorites. That was also cool to figure out how to make the lighting and the shading of the lighting really consistent and smooth while also showing these horns or these bumps and making them look as realistic as possible as well. The grapefruit was pretty fun to get all this inside detail and then at the same time have this almost ombre effect where it gets lighter towards the center. Blueberries were pretty fun too. Got to get pretty dark with those. And the grapes, those were fun too. I got to use my eraser to get that glare going and just layer all those different round shapes on top of each other, trying to make them pop. And my peach was pretty fun too. And, pear, sorry. And my peach down here. This was cool because there's a lot of really darkness going on and really light shading going on at the same time, trying to get that lighting reflected at the same time. So thanks for watching, guys.